Okay, hello everybody. We're going to be playing some Elden Ring, continuing our playthrough that's been going on for like a while at this point. Um, Elden Ring would like to start. That would be much appreciated. Natalie Mueller, happy Thanksgiving, guys. May your sweet rolls be plenty. You as well. Joel Long, I'm in public right now, so can't watch, but love your content. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you as well. Much appreciated. How's it going, Alexis? What the feck? Yeah, I know. What the fwickin' fwack? Okay, last we left off, we came into the Shadow Cursed realm, and I did some stuff off stream. Oh, what am I? Oh, this was... okay, yeah, I had some friends over. We made a character named Glompton Tudor, which was just some random sounds we came up with. But we need to be playing on Vivec. So, Glompton Tudor aside. 4-day weekend, let's go. That's what I'm saying. It's incredible. So, we're in the Shadow Cursed realm. I went through on my own time and I got a bunch of fragments, so that way you guys didn't have to just painstakingly sit and watch me do that, because it's kind of boring. I totally understand that. So, I just did that shit by myself. And yeah, we've got some flame spells. I want to get some more holy spells, but in order to do that, we need a couple stone sword keys to get some of the really good ones. So, I don't know. There's a couple holy spells that we can retrieve from the Shadow Cursed realm, specifically when we get over here down this kind of peninsula here. So, first boss that is usually recommended to tackle is the Dancing Lion. So we're going to go for that guy. And I usually have a horrible time with the Dancing Lion, but I'll try to figure this out. So, I'm not going to need my shield. What's in my Vivec flask? Let's go figure that out first. Happy American Overindulgence Day. Yes, Happy American Overindulgence Day. Great way to put it. I don't think we're going to be needing much FP, so we'll transfer that all over. Vivec tier. I like the Opaline hard tier, especially on these runs where we have like no armor. And I always like the Stone Barb cracked tier, so I mean, I could do the Flame Shrouding cracked tier as well for a little bit of extra fire damage. I don't really remember what the fire resistance is on this thing. I could imagine that it's low, because it doesn't have the element of fire, and they were killed by Mesmer. So maybe Flame Shrouding cracked tier could work, but for now, I'm just going to go in with this. We should be fine. Opaline hard tier is an always slot for me. Yeah, it's a really good one. Making 2 batches of haven't spoken much today, sorry. I'm making 2 batches of pumpkin chocolate chip bars to take to my in-laws and my parents. Vec, help me. Yeah, I don't have any skill. Period. No, I don't have any skill at really like making things food-wise, so thankfully, I don't really have to bring anything to Thanksgiving this year. Vivec, why are you all Dunmer? Yeah. Couldn't make him two-sided, unfortunately. His face is two-sided, but we have a mask on.
Dance and kavod, cleanse all the poet. Cruelty, woe, and those who plague the tower. Cleanse away the strumpet's vile progeny.
Made an apple pie for Thanksgiving. Uncle's making the ham, Mom, everything else. Nice. Such a sick boss, though. Like, as much problems as I have with this boss fighting him, it is so cool. Okay, we're gonna drink this right away. Charged heavy. There we go. I don't think we're going to get this, though. Oh, we got it. Sick. Okay, maybe we're charged up enough here. I'm going to go for a burnout flame. Well, we hit him for some. Okay, I just need to heal for a second. Think he's changing? Yeah. Oh, he's gonna throw a tornado at me? Hey! Didn't think we'd connect with that one. The OST is so good on this boss. Like, I'm not, again, the biggest fan of fighting this thing, but I think you can't deny that it has the coolest soundtrack ever. Oh, I really thought that I could get him. I think one more charged heavy, potentially. There we go. That is the end of the Divine Beast. Fuck yeah. This boss looks like he takes mild vibes from those Chinese festival dragon costumes. Yes. Definitely inspired by that. It's actually two guys commanding a puppet underneath that thing. There's a really cool video by Zuli the Witch where you can see underneath the dancing lion. It's very cool. Okay, so that's one boss down. Let's go and face Relana. Vivec has Muatra, which means he paid Molag Bal a little visit. Yeah, Castle Lord's Chamber. Is that where I'm actually trying to go? I thought that I went through Castle Ensis already, but maybe I didn't. Okay, I did. So this is my personal favorite boss of the DLC, I think. One problem with her is that she is so unfortunately easy to deal with a lot of the time. Oh, that was a big mistake. Because she can be parried really, really easily. Oh, phase 2? Phase 2 is much harder. Oh, wombo combo, damn. Forgot that combo goes on for so long. Hope you're having a great Thanksgiving. Do you think Skyrim Remaster or Elder Scrolls 6 comes out first? Well, the pattern with Skyrim has been that every 5 years we get a big something or other with it. So, in 20 what? Not, or wait, oh god. 20... What year am I thinking of? Okay. Okay. There we go. Yeah, 2021 was when the Anniversary Edition came out. So, by 2026 is what I was trying to say. We may have a new version. Some of her parry timings are really tough. Not that one, though. I don't care about Test 6 anymore. Bethesda's done. You know, I think that when it comes out, it's going to be terrible. One. That one's also pretty easy to parry. And then we're going to get Phase 2. We should, anyway. So I'm going to just charge up some heavies while she phase transitions, and then we skip her phase transition. And she will not go back into it, I don't believe. So... Oh, she did. Okay. Oops. Oops. Okay. Just gotta be patient. I'm gonna finish her up in style, though. Goodbye. Goodbye, Rolana. Mesmer just ignoring this baddie. I know, he's really messed up for that. Okay, I've been putting points into Faith as well. I don't know. I think it'll open up some fun spell access for us. Bethesda has to beat that dead rotting corpse known as Skyrim, yeah. Just make Skyrim remastered yourself. GTS for light, Lorem for media, and Novus for heavy in terms of remastery. I mean, I don't know. I'm content to play other things at this point. I love Skyrim, but, you know, I don't need to have that as my platform for all games that I play. Gotta grab Mesmer Orb later. That's what I was kind of thinking, Alexis, was that I was going to do that. So I think we need 60 Faith for that, and we can always go respec if we need to. But I feel like that would be fun. I have a more measured response to Test 6. It's most likely going to be middle of the road like every other Bethesda game, including Fallout 3, Morrowind, Oblivion, and Starfield. What Skyrim was odd. Yeah, I think that Morrowind is a really good game. Morrowind, you can see the passion that was put into it. Oh, so over the past 2 days, my friends and I watched the Lord of the Rings movies on a marathon. So we watched Fellowship of the Ring, and then we watched half of the Two Towers on Wednesday, and then we watched the rest of Two Towers and Return of the King on yesterday. And it's always shocking for me watching those movies and just seeing how how much Oblivion and Skyrim have ripped off from them. It's really crazy. Random Thanksgiving stream. Yep, Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Decided to get a little stream in before I had to go see my family. The breaking point for it is that Jeremy Soule is not coming back for Elder Scrolls 6. Music is crucial. Skyrim wouldn't be as popular if it had a lesser soundtrack IMO. Maybe. Jeremy Soule's also... I'm not too upset about him not coming back because he's like a alleged sex offender or something. Okay. Oh, I thought that I could get 2. Oh my god. I think you can get the crit spot from, like, a weird angle, but I don't know it, apparently. Oh, not this guy, dude. I always forget how annoying this boss is. And it's really a Capra Demon situation where it's like the arena is the hardest part about this fight. Okay, got him. Come on, dude. There we go. One of the worst bosses in the DLC, I agree. Yep, okay. Do-do. There we go. I keep remembering that I have spells. How's it going, Evian? Still hate Jory more only because he blocks Midra. Jory is annoying, but I feel like you can either get Jory super quick the first time, or you're gonna be stuck on him for a while. Will I play Duskbloods when it comes out? Maybe. I don't know what Duskbloods is on, though. So that's part 3 or 4, first time catching these Vivec streams. This is like the 4th. Oh, okay. This is like the 4th stream that I've done as Vivec. It's taken a little bit longer, because recently I've been, honestly, a lot more busy in my personal life, which is why video production has slowed down a lot, which I do apologize about. But, yeah, kind of like just have had a lot going on lately, so it's nothing bad. It's just I've been doing a lot more like social stuff lately, and my union. So for those who don't know, I'm the vice president of a union as well, outside of my full-time job and then this. So I just have kind of a lot that I do, and also trying to maintain a social life outside of this. And recently the social life has been a lot more consistent. To be honest, Vike Spear should be better. Yeah, honestly, it's pretty good. My school season, isn't it? Yeah. The spear is pretty good. My biggest complaint with it is that it's a great spear. And I think that the great spear class of weapons is like just okay. They're a little bit too slow for me. But I think that this weapon's pretty good. Was DMing in video games? Yeah. I've also been doing a lot for my Elder Scrolls campaign. I did just finish a video, or not a video, I finished a script for a video. I have like, I have so many projects cooking right now. For Christmas break, I think I'm gonna get a lot of good work done on some projects, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, I've just had a lot of shit going on lately, I guess. Duskbloods is set in the same place as Bloodborne, maybe not. Yeah, it looks very Bloodborne-esque. Oh, where is it again? There it is. Kind of want to know what era and what plot is for your Elder Scrolls game. Yeah, so I'm going to make a video on that as well. I'm doing a so here's all the videos that I have stocked up basically. I've got my Assassin's Creed video that I need to I still need to stream Black Flag to kind of finish that out. So I did wind up buying Black Flag for that. So Assassin's Creed video is on the table. Okay? That's something that's going to be coming up. Then I've got my Akaviri Potentate video. That's going to be coming out. And the Akaviri Potentate video, the reason it's been taking so long is because I just have to, like... I've had to drudge through some Kirkbride stuff. And it made me really just uncomfortable while I was working on that project. And so I've made a side project talking about reasons why I dislike Michael Kirkbride. That'll be coming out soon. But that kind of has to come out before anything else can, because it just, yeah, I was not happy with the stuff that I read. And then what else? So I've got the Assassin's Creed, I've got lore video, I've got a Kirkbride video, I've got my D&D lore video that I'm going to be making. So I'm going to be doing a video on the foundational lore for my campaign, that I have some of the script written for that. I'm not going to be talking about any of the things that my players are doing in the campaign right now. I'm just going to be talking about the setting that I built for them to kind of play around with. So the setting is 4th Era 68, and it comes at the very end of Titus Mede I's reign. And the reason that I chose that time frame is because there wasn't a lot of lore written for that time period, and it's also far enough away from Oblivion that most of the Oblivion characters have died. Some of the elves still remain. And it's also far enough away from Skyrim that there's no real connection to it. It's also, the White Gold Concordat has not been signed yet during the 4th Era, so it's a really interesting time for that. So, yeah, I did not want to place it post-Skyrim because I'm like, I don't know what the plan is for post-Skyrim. I just know that I can fill in some of the lore gaps. Because I think the jump to the 4th Era was really stupid. For it being 200 years is crazy because they just didn't fill in that time period with stuff. So I kind of took that as a clue to fill it in myself with stuff that I thought would be interesting. So, yeah, I think that... oh, we could get the dry leaf seal over here. I don't know if we'll use it, but we'll grab it. But yeah, so that's kind of that time frame. A big part of the plot, I will say, is my players trying to connect with Atribus Mede. And I really like the character that I've built for Atribus Mede. I think that I've fleshed him out and made him a very interesting man. But the whole thing with 4th Era 68 is that Atribus Mede is going to be like 40-something when he takes over, because his father... I wrote in that Titus Mede had a very long reign. So it's not like Atribus Mede was like some young prince that took over. He's like in his 40s, and he's kind of got his shit together a little bit more than he did in the book. Which edition of D&D are you running in your game? We're just doing 5th edition. But I'm deciding how to break that video up into parts, because I don't know if I want to do like, hey, here's an hour-long video with all of the little like lore in it, or here's like a 15-minute video with just the lore that I wrote for Skyrim. One thing initially that made me want to start writing for this campaign was the lack of... was the sheer lack of lore for Skyrim. Like, Skyrim does not have lore. It's really weird. They have lore for, like, the 1st Era, and then you try to look into anything that happened during, like, the 3rd Era, and, I mean, you have, like, Potema and stuff, but, I mean, like, the end of the 3rd Era into the 4th Era, Skyrim really doesn't have that much written for it. It has stuff in the early era with, like, Solstheim being given over to the Dunmer and whatnot, but I wrote in a whole bunch of lore about who the High King was during the Oblivion Crisis and how that led to the modern High Queen of Skyrim. And you can just sort of see like the trail on how Skyrim got to where it is today. Ow. $2014 or 2024? I mean, I think 2024 or 2014. I don't know. Whatever the standard rules are in the player's handbook. Scratch my nose. Okay, this fucking guy. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Just want to get away from your big fat face. Oh, I whiffed. Akira! Why is this one being so difficult? The other one was so much easier. Oh, hell no. Hell no. You gotta be kidding me. Come on, dude. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. There's no way, man. Okay, please. For fuck's sake. Oh my god. I feel like I'm in a, like, fucking Three Stooges sketch. Holy shit. Okay. That was insane. So, anyway, back to what I was saying. Before I got so rudely distracted. So I have an Assassin's Creed... Yeah, Benny Hill theme, for real. So I have an Assassin's Creed video. I have D&D campaign stuff. I have a Kirkbride video. I have a lore video. I have this Vivec video that I want to finish. I have a Elder Scrolls Legends card tier list that I want to finish. And then I have about, like, a handful of other little projects that I'm going to work on that I have, like... I have a whole folder filled with ideas for new videos. And those videos, they take precedence generally. So, like, those are my lore video ideas. So those videos typically take precedence over stuff like the Legends card tier list because, yo, the tier list lives. Oh, the tier list lives. It's been worked on. It's just a really long project that I don't have that much, not time to work on, but, like, that's kind of what I was talking about with precedence. Like, that video is at the bottom of the totem pole. You know, that video will be out eventually. Tentatively. It's just a big, massive project that is going to get very, very minimal returns. So it goes lower. Yeah, and then I want to make a video about the test revivals, their Legends revival stuff. I hate these imps. Okay, honestly, I don't even know why I stopped. I'm just gonna run on through. Okay, maybe we will fight this guy. So there's a way to get down... Is it just like this? Yeah. It's a way to navigate. TLDR, too many projects, too few time. Yep, pretty much. But we will have some time freed up soon here. I think it's this way. We'll have some time freed up soon here for me to be, again, working on stuff. But yeah, November specifically has just been really, really busy on me. I mean, we finalized our union contract. Finally, it's been like a year. But we finally got through with that. So that's been nice. And then we need to run the contract through legal, and then we're good to go. But yeah, for the most part, our negotiations went pretty well. But that was another thing that was taking up a significant portion of my time. Talking about Vivec's oiled up packs, yes. I'm always talking about that. Ow. Yeah, that's the gamer jump for anyone who doesn't know. Yeah, if you're in your 18 to 24-year-old age bracket, and you and your circle aren't talking about Vivec's oiled up packs, something is wrong. I agree. What are all of, like, the age brackets? It's like 18 to 24, 25 to 36, is that right? And then like 36 to 44. Dareloth's sexiest test characters tier list win. Okay, honestly, this is my kind of hot take. Because of Bethesda's engine, where everyone looks like Play-Doh, I've never really been like attracted to a test character, I don't think. Maybe like Naruvirian in ESO, but... Oh, damn it. It's the joke, they're ugly. I mean, people be thirsting over Serana. Don't distract me when I'm trying to work. Yeah. I feel you. That's fucking big guy. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Good old Jory. Jory is a boss created by From Software for the video game Elden Ring. His Wikipedia entry. I may be able to get him in the backstab loop, I just need to be better. So, there is a Jory backstab loop that you can get into. You have to position yourself. There we go, okay. You have to kind of trail along the left. Oh. But then when he does that, make me look like a freaking idiot. The disrespect loop, more like, yeah. Okay, that grave was in my way. Can you parry Jory? That might make my life easier. It seems like he can be parried, but that's also kind of difficult when there's all these little minions around him. What the hell? Oh, I tried to parry him, but it's way too late. Oh, this boss. Okay. I love all the random fucking tombstones around here. That's nice. Okay. As a fellow hag, I do not appreciate the disrespect you're showing towards Jory. I think Jory is a man. I don't think he's a total hag in the traditional sense. Not enough like hag bosses. He can be a hag if he wants to be. That's true. Never played Elden Ring DLC when it launched. I didn't have... have a PC for games nor a console. My Xbox One had just short-circuited. You know, I had some friends over the other day. My friend is in town for Thanksgiving. So, I had some friends over the other day. We were playing Elden Ring. That's when we made that stupid character on my PC. But we booted up my Xbox first, because that's out in the living room. And I just have an Xbox One. I didn't buy the new console. And I don't even remember, like, there's Xbox Series S and all the whatevers. I didn't get the new upgraded console from that. I just have an old white, I think it's just an Xbox One. I don't know. But we tried to play Elden Ring on that, and it was so laggy and shitty, and it was like a miracle that I was even able to beat the game on that thing after playing on PC where it's so smooth. Okay, Mr. Maddening Hand. What the fuck? I beat it over 5 times on Xbox One. It was not that laggy for me. I mean, mine, I don't know. Mine was so bad. So ideally, I would fight Midra next, I guess. Okay. I hate that they coded the NPCs to jump around. Okay, this guy needs to relax. Relax, please. Oh, he got me. He fucking got me. That was good. Flame of Frenzy incants continue to kill shit instantly. Flame of Frenzy incants are so fucking fun. If you guys have never done a Madness character, they are so fun. I really don't need to kill this guy. He just has a... He's got that weapon that he's using, but I'm not going to use it. I really want to get past him because there's a church behind him. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I use Madness. That means I build up Madness procs on myself. Okay. There we go. There's a Test Legends Reborn or something? Yes. There's been a project to revive the Elder Scrolls Legends by a man named Renian. It's a really, really well done project, so I've participated in it a bit. I thought about either streaming that today or Elden Ring, but I want to get this finished so that way we don't have to have this on the plate anymore. I've been talking about this for a while too. I do want to hire an editor because I just have so much footage. Like, this video could be completed by someone who's not me, because it's just going to be an amalgamation of clips of me live that I'm going to put together in a video. So I do kind of want to hire an editor for projects like this, but yeah, it's tough. But anyway, I was going to do streaming for Legends today or this. So yeah, Legends is around and alive, which is super cool. Test Legends Reborn Dareloth streams confirmed. Yes, I am going to definitely stream the game. I just haven't yet. I've played it a couple times. Alexis and I in chat right now, we even played a couple matches together. Get one of those guys that edit for Gen Alpha channels to maximize insanity. Yeah. Not the first YouTuber that I watch that needs an editor is... it's that complicated editing. It's not complicated, it's time consuming. So what you have to think is that, like, once I finish this, I'm going to have about... Let's say each of these live streams has been 4 hours. I'm going to have like 16 hours of footage to comb through, and then I have to figure out how to edit that into a video that's watchable and fun for people. It's just very time consuming. So you also, for my recorded videos, like my curated videos, you have to write a script, right? So writing the script takes time. You got to read the script, then you've got to trim the audio, then you've got to find footage and put the footage in for where you want to talk about stuff. So it's just a, again, time-consuming process. Why did they choose to put a Ghost Glovewort 7 under that tree, I wonder? What a strange item. So I can revive my Mana Marco deck. Where do I sign up? Right now it's in alpha testing, so only a handful of people have been invited. I don't know if I can get too many people involved with the project myself, but you could always join the Legends Discord and inquire about it there. I'm bored. When will Vivec show hole? I can show Vivec's face. It's about as good as I can get. Ah, damn. Got snagged. Is this where the virtues of Vivec come from? Mm-hmm. From his time in the Shadow-Cursed realm. Oh, what? That is not fair. There we go. Okay, I don't know why on earth I'm taking this direction. I hardly ever do that. Never played Legends, but I love Tess and Yu-Gi-Oh! I wanted to give it a chance. Yeah, it's really fun. I don't even really like card games, and I loved Legends. Send that guy to the pimple popper. He does need it. I used to get the worst acne when I was a kid. I guess it wasn't that bad. There were people that had it worse than I did, but I really did not like my acne. I used to grow my hair long to kind of like hide it, but then you have greasy hair, and then it makes you have more acne, so it's a vicious cycle. I'm almost 28 and I still get acne. I still get some every once in a while, but it's not like anything terrible. Gotta wash and condition it. Mm-hmm. Well, now I'm bald, so I just shave my head every day. Not every day, but I shave my head like a couple times a week. I'm sure you'll be happy to know I've been running a deck inspired by your Kinreef list. Hell yeah. I've yet to pull off a red year with them, but I'm trying. Yeah, it's really fun. Kinreef is so fun. No hair. Mm-hmm. Bald. Smithing stone. Oh, it's over here. I'm going to say the misnomer that acne is for teens is false. I'm 42 and I still get acne. Yeah, I mean, acne is just from... Like, I think that you get more acne when you're a teen because you don't know how to take care of yourself that well. But it's not just for teens. I've got this one... I mean, Lex Luthor never complained about greasy hair. Exactly. You can be very bald and distinguished. I have a beard as well, so that helps. I always tell the kids that I work with, because they're like, you're bald, and I'm like, I know. And they're like, why? I'm like, well, when I turned 23, the hair on my head started growing backwards, and it sinks through my face now, so that's why I have a beard. And some of the kids are like, oh, is that true? And I'm like, no. What do you mean, is that true? But it's funny to see their reactions. It's all the lore, hair gone. Mm-hmm. On teenagers, it's because of hormones, yeah. Okay, do we have another Scooby snack fragment that we can eat? In reality, though, I was about 20 or 21 when I started actually going bald. Like, I've never fully gone bald, I guess, but I started losing my hair around that time, and I had this big bald spot that was beginning to develop on the back of my head. And I was really self-conscious about it, because I can be kind of a vain person at times. And so I think that was a big part of it. I was just really, really self-conscious about it. I just felt like ugly, and I felt embarrassed about it. And so during COVID lockdown, I shaved my head just to see how it would look, and I was like, it's not bad. And just kind of embraced the look. And I felt so much more comfortable with myself after doing it. I wear a lot of hats because you don't realize how cold your fucking head gets when you don't have hair on the top of it. So I wear a lot of hats now, but it's no longer out of being embarrassed of a bald spot. It's just like, yeah, my head's fucking cold. So, boy has too much tea. Yeah, I've heard that too much testosterone can cause that. It's also, I was working 2 jobs and I was taking 5 classes in college at the time. So, I think that the stress definitely, had something to do with it. Two jobs sounds like hell. Yeah, so what I would do is I would wake up, around 6, and I would go work this job where I would help kids get on the buses before school. And then that job ended at around 7:40 or something like that. Because the kids would, get on the bus for school. And for a while there, I was the only one employed. So that's, like, super illegal, by the way. I should not have been one man working with, like, I want to say like 20 plus kids. The ratio for daycare is like 1 to 10 or 1 to 12. I think the law might have changed a little bit, but basically there's a ratio that you're supposed to hit when working with kids, because you shouldn't have one person in charge of micromanaging that many people. It's just genuinely for safety. And so I was the only one working that job for a while. That's a job. Well, so it was like before school care. It wasn't just that I was in charge of getting kids on buses. It was that I worked at a daycare for pre-care for morning stuff. So the people would come, bring their kids, and then, when the buses would come, I would have to get them on the right buses and stuff. That was part of the job. It wasn't the whole job. So, yeah, I was doing that. I'd wake up at 6 and then get off about like 6 or 7:45. Babysitter, not a babysitter, but it was for like daycare stuff. But close. But yeah, so anyway, I would do that. I'd get off work around 7:45, and then I would drive over to my college campus after that, and then I would take my 5 classes there, split out throughout the day. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I had a night class too that was a 3-hour-long philosophy class. But yeah, then around like 11 o'clock, because I would just have a couple classes a day. So around 11 o'clock, then I would go work at a soup restaurant that I worked at, where I was a manager there. And then after my shift ended around 4:30 there, I would drive back to I worked at the YMCA. So I would drive back to the YMCA, and then I would do post-care, which was just when the kids got out of school, then we'd watch them until their parents came to pick them up. And then, so yeah, some days at 6, I would have to go back to take a 3-hour philosophy class. So it was just a lot that I was doing all at one time. None of the males on my mom's side went bald. They went gray very late. Yeah, it's definitely a genetic thing too. There's genetic traits to it. That, like, male pattern baldness, one of the reasons that it persists to this day is because of genetics. So, like, a woman will marry a guy that's got perfect hair when he's in his 20s, and then when he hits like 30 or 40, he'll start going bald. And so it's a genetic trait that was in that guy, but it didn't start showing until he was in his 40s or 50s. So some families have just better luck than others. In my case, I don't know what exactly started causing it, but I think it was mostly stress. If I try Legends Reborn, what deck would you recommend for a beginner? I have a bunch of decks up on my channel. I don't know necessarily for a beginner what a good deck would be, but Legends Reborn is also, you have access to every single card, so you can play around with some stuff that you like. So there's no longer really like a need for a beginner deck, I guess. But yeah, I'd just say, like, I mean, you can check out some of my videos. You can check out some of Thin White Duke has a bunch of fun videos. A lot of the decks that he plays are very silly, so you might want to double check. But yeah, there's not really a right answer for the first deck that you should try. I'd say whatever you think you'd like to play. There's token style decks. There's like action style decks. There's combo piece decks. All types of stuff. I had gray hairs in my 18s. Yeah, that's, I mean, it hits everybody different, right? Female carry a lot of it. It doesn't show up in girls. Also, it is in the X chromosome, I think, and girls have 2X. Yeah, so there you go. Did I do something wrong here? Oh no, I'm supposed to head up and hit that lever. Oops. I did do something wrong. I don't think I can survive that fall. Well, I don't know. It looks a little more inviting on this side. I'm gonna go for it. There we go. I have a student at 3rd grade, 9 years old, that has gray hair. Yeah, there's a girl at the school that I work with. She has white hair. She is in 2nd grade. I think gray hair looks pretty cool, personally. I honestly do, too. There's this one teacher that I work with, and he was venting to me about getting white hairs, and I was like, dude, I think they look cool. Because he's got black hair. So I was like, yeah, I think your white hairs look cool. They're like mixed in with the black hairs. And I think my biggest debuff right now is that my beard grows in... So I'm blonde regularly, but my beard grows in red. And so now, because I don't have hair on my head, people think I'm a ginger. I'm like, no. Like, there was this redhead guy that came up to me, and he was like, hey, dude, you get the struggle, brother. And I was like, not really, but... I have red beard syndrome too. It's weird. I think it happens to a lot of dudes. And I think my beard looks good. I don't have a problem with it, but I just get mistaken for being like a ginger. But I also have like the weirdest body hair ever. So my head hair was blonde, and then my arm hair is like platinum blonde, like, because I spend a lot of time in the sun. And so it's like borderline white on my arm hair. And then like my chest hair is like brown, and yeah, my beard hair is like kind of red. So it's just, you know, I'm from all over the place. My husband doesn't have a fully red beard, but he has... Yeah, that's how mine is too. Mine has some red hairs in it. I don't know if we can take Midra right now, but we'll try it. Mongrel Intruder. Oh, wow. We're at 2 parries. 3. Oh boy. Ah, fuck. Oops. Ah! Okay, wait 1 sec. Oh! Ow! Damn. I always fuck that one up. Ah, fuck. Oh, that's rough. Oh, man! That was such a clean fight, though. Damn, that was really good. I honestly was not expecting him to just do the little, like, the little frenzy burst.
The depths.
Hair usually lightens instead over time as you age. I mean, I think hair tends to darken. My hair got darker as I got older. Maybe it depends on what hair color you have, but when I was a kid I had like platinum blonde hair, and then by the time I was in my 20s it was starting to turn like brown. Oh, I think he... Okay. It's close. Damn, that one is so tricky. Oh, I should stop trying to parry that one. Nice. Pretty clean fight. Pretty clean. Soul of Cinder boss fight. I don't know. Soul of Cinder is doesn't have much on Midra. Okay, so we got all that done. Let's go kill Horse Boy. I think we can go do that. I still haven't fought Gaius yet, too. We could go do him. They call him Midra, and yet he's Peak. How curious. Yeah, for being called Midra, he really is. Him and Relana are my two favorite bosses of the DLC. Are you a digital or physical note taker? Physical, 100%. I've never been able to retain information very well through digital notes. I guess I take digital notes during... I guess I do... I don't know. Because considering what it means to have a note, right? I do take notes for, like, my lore videos and stuff digitally. Dareloth give us fashion advice? I can tell you the fit that I normally wear for my work, just to look professional. To look professional, I don't think that you need much other than a button-down shirt. And this is advice for, like, men, specifically, but this can work for women, too. But I don't think that you need much to look nice. As a man, I think that the beauty standards for women are much higher than they are for men. So the bare minimum that you need to look, like, presentable as a guy is have, like, a button-down shirt, and this can be a flannel. It doesn't have to be, like, a proper button-down professional business shirt, but get, like, just a shirt that has buttons on it, get some nice khaki pants, and tuck your shirt in, get a belt, tighten the belt around, and there you go. You look nice. You look nice enough to be presentable. All men must wear the Under Armour compression shirt at all times. Yeah. But really, like, that's just my, straight white cis man advice. You can wear whatever the fuck you want. Honestly, peak advice, yeah. Wrong, just wear sweatpants and Gucci flip-flops. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. No, I mean, wear whatever the hell you want. Wear what makes you happy. I like dressing up a little bit. Don't forget the torso holster for your gut. Yeah, 100%. I like looking nice when I go to work, though. So, and specifically, my job is as a parapro at a school. So, like, looking nice, especially around, like, children, makes them feel like you're more of an authority figure. It is kind of like a mind game thing, right? You want to establish yourself as not only an authority figure, but like a trusted authority figure too. And if you show up to work every day in sweatpants and Gucci flip-flops, kids are going to look at you and think that you're not a trustworthy adult, right? Like, kids can tell that type of stuff too. So the way that you present yourself, like, there's ways to be comfortable without looking like disheveled, I guess. I'm a student on university for 4 years now. Uni on Brazil takes so long. Yeah? I mean, I was in college for 4 years, but it was split between community college and a university. You want to look like a grown man. Yes, exactly. That's the advice that I guess I'm coming from. They have to be Gucci, yeah. Yeah, no Prada. No Versace. I don't really know brands. Wow, that was crazy. Well-trimmed facial hair goes a long way, too. Oh my god, yeah. Nobody told me that I needed to start trimming my facial hair, dude. Like, that is actually peak advice as well. Get some beard conditioner. If you have a beard, this is honestly better advice than my clothing advice. And this I feel I can talk about a little bit easier. Or I'm more qualified to talk about, I guess. Get beard conditioner, get beard cream. Like, your beard will feel so much nicer, and people will like it. Like, your beard, you don't want your beard smelling nasty. Your beard is a part of your face. Don't just use soap. Condition that shit. Make it nice. Trim it up. What I like to do with my beard is I trim the neck beard portion pretty much completely off, a little bit under my face, and then you know, like, attend to the sides as well. There's a portion of your beard kind of where your jaw meets your like, your lower jaw starts to go up to your I don't know, side of your jaw. I'm not a biologist, but there can be, like, hair that starts growing a little bit weird there sometimes, at least for me. Trim that shit up. People can tell, like, adjust your side profile. You know, you look at yourself in the mirror from facing front. Check how you look in the side. Most people that are looking at you are looking at you from the side. Like, when you're sitting down at work or something, people are going to be looking at you. You're looking at a computer, let's say. They're looking at the side of your face. Trim my beard, wear manly clothes, anything else? I don't know. And this is all just assuming that you give a shit how other people look at you, though. Again, you can be happy. I, for one, have found I do tend to care a bit how people see me, so. Go to the barber every month, maybe more, and then shave the stray hair that grows. I don't ever go to the barber. Throw out my skirt then, yeah. This guy is the biggest joke in Elden Ring. But come on, do the funny thing. There we go. The longest I've seen him survive, TBH. Yeah, me too. I need to get new pants, though. My pants have been... There are so many, like... So I have a lot of pens, and I keep the pens in my pocket, and I've been known to wash my clothes with pens in my pockets, so then I get, like, just these ink stains all over my pants. Like, specifically by the pockets. I don't take care of myself like that. I like to be myself, and I forget things too often. That is also totally fine. I only started taking care of myself within the past, like, 5 years, I think. So, I get it. Things take time. Oh, I wanted to put on the multi-layered Rings of Light, though. Really, you don't put the pen in your pocket pouch on your shirt? Nope. Leather pants would feel pretty weird, I think. I've never worn leather pants before. Okay, I don't think we need Catch Flame, but Giant's Flame take these pretty good. To be fair, if I was a bit braver as a man, I'd wear, like, black skirts outside, but I'm not. I mean, again, do whatever makes you happy. Really depends what your job is. Yeah, I mean, they say dress for the job you want, right? Alright. This boss, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything before we get down, because I feel like I'll jinx myself. Let's get... maybe the two-handed sword talisman. Or you know what? I'm going to do this one, the Viridian Amber Medallion. Give myself some stamina, because we have, like, no endurance on this character. So we haven't needed it. Oh. Okay. This is just Dark Eater Madir's area. It pretty much is. Okay. 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 Alright, I couldn't tell if he was stopping attacking or continuing. This one might be rough with a pierce weapon. Yeah, maybe. Let's go, I'm gonna allocate 2 blue flasks. I want to throw some holy stuff. So this guy's majorly debuffed from holy. Oh, whoa, 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 wait. Wait. I totally forgot. We also have a sword on this build that I have not been using. We got our golden epitaph up to +9. Let's try that. A horse being ridden by its own skeleton. It's really cool. I visually like this boss quite a bit. So we won't need two-handed sword, which I didn't put on in the first place. Okay, cool. Going insane. It's fine. Okay, I'm going to try to time this where we get the horse again. Oh yeah, that's good damage. Oh, that's not Jesus Christ, bro, going to phase 2. Okay. Ow. 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 Holy fuck, dude. I do not like this guy's attack patterns. Truth be told, I don't think this boss has been alive this long for me to learn its moveset that well. Still mildly upset I can't boomerang Putrescent Knight's weapon when I use it. Yeah, I know, it's upsetting. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. Okay, put the blue back on. Not really lore related, but play any Elder Kings. Testing mod for Crusader Kings, lots of fun. Also, this boss was misery my first time. Yeah. Yes, I have played Elder Kings. I would also like to make a video on that one day. Did you guys hear about the Elder Kings controversy that happened recently? That was pretty funny. A Vivec build would be cool in Skyrim, but we don't have spears there. Yeah, I mean, Vivec does have a sword. That's what we're kind of trying to model right now. There we go. I think previously I just got caught in like a kind of loop with him. Nice cancel, thank you. The Breton thing, I heard it happened, but not really many details. Mod drama is so much fun. Yeah, it was basically that they retconned the Sisters Islands being controlled by Bretons because they thought that it was stupid. So they put Red Guards in charge of it instead of Bretons. Okay, looking for Vike's War Spear. So, 1, 2... I'm not planning to fight every boss in the DLC, by the way. It's just kind of the ones that I like. So, Castle Watering Hole, Castle Main Gate Plaza. That's it? Yeah, that's it. But it wasn't, like, the Sister Island. I don't remember that piece of floor. It's from ESO. It's the Sisters Island, the, SYSTRES, something like that. It's spelled really strangely. But, it sparked a lot of controversy on that subreddit, specifically, for a little bit there. So it really isn't anything major, but, people were upset about it. And it was funny, like, the mods were really not handling it well, or at least the one guy that was that was talking to people. It was kind of like the Skyrim unofficial patch drama. I don't know anything about ESO lore. I avoid it. That's fair. ESO has some really good additions to the lore in some spots, and some really terrible, terrible, terrible ones in others. So, I get it. At least the unofficial patch drama has some merit. I'd look into it a little bit more, the drama, because I'm not totally tuned into it. I just remember they replaced the Bretons with Red Guards. Yeah, they replaced the Bretons on the island with Red Guards. Oh, and their mod. Comparable to the... No, I mean, again, I would look into it more yourself. I'm not, like, totally tuned into the drama. I just remember hearing about it, and that one of the mods was being really particular about it, I guess. The island, it's between High Rock and Hammerfell? Yes. It's kind of, well, it's really above Somerset, so it's not between High Rock and Hammerfell, no. Watched a video about the drama. Yeah, I think I've seen that same video. Let me get some water real quick. Just gotta open my bottle. Why not have it be a mix between Red Guards and Bretons, or is there like some lore reason why it can't be both? I don't, again, remember why, or to the extent of how much they changed in the update, but they made it so that way the Red Guards are in charge of the Sisters Isles. There may still be a hybrid culture, because Elder Kings does have those, but I'm not entirely sure. They just basically said that it was stupid that that Bretons would be able to sail to the Sisters Islands, and people kept posting memes of like, oh yeah, Polynesians, it's crazy that they're so far away from Asia. That can't be real. So, it was just a funny little discourse that happened. Something being more interesting than Bretons is a pretty low bar, to be fair. Yeah. But that's kind of the thing that people were arguing for, like the fans of the ESO lore, is like, that was ESO's attempt to make Bretons more interesting, I guess. I haven't played that expansion, though. I own it, I just haven't played it. Yoink. I want to like ESO, but the combat is so rough, forever tied to WoW MMO-wise. See, I like the combat, but you have to like MMO combat, I think, to like ESO's combat system. If you don't like MMOs, you're gonna fucking hate it. Bretons are more political minded, they would be better rulers than Red Guards. Well, then, I mean, that's kind of touching on, you know, stereotypes of cultures with it in Elder Scrolls a bit. Like, we don't know, you know, just because you're a Breton, I don't think that means you're born with a political mind. Oh, wow. Okay, can we do it? Yes, we can. Okay. There's a whole Reddit post that summarizes the UESSP drama. I can snip the post that talks about... Well, I know about that drama. Yeah, definitely, yeah, you posted in the Discord for people to see. I see what you're saying. I love MMOs, but I dislike action-style combat. Same reason I fell off. Hold on, let me figure this out real quick. Okay. Same reason I fell off GW2 a bunch. Personal preference and all. Much prefer tab target style. Fair enough. In Skyrim, there's a thing about the Forsworn ruin the reputations of Breton in Skyrim. Yeah. I do need to play the Markarth expansion for ESO at some point, because everyone tells me that their depiction of the Forsworn is really good. Almost sure they will shadow drop Test 6 so fans have less time to judge before launch. Yeah, that's always been Bethesda's way too, though, is they announce something like a month before it comes out. But for some reason with Elder Scrolls 6, they announced it 6 years ago? Or no, 8 years ago? 7 or 8 years ago? Yeah, it was 2018. Sorry, I missed a phone call from my mom. Give me 1 sec. They at least acknowledged that the Fallout 4 anniversary was garbage. That's good. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is just more scum. TBH, I prefer orc being Daedra worshippers. I think that more cultures accepting Daedra as gods is cool. Okay, so this flower dude, I think we can take, no problem. But, with Mesmer, I want to go fight Gaius first, because I struggle with Phase 1 Mesmer quite a bit, and we're using a fire weapon. Iris of Grace. So this should be relatively easy. We'll see if we can get a chance to get some Giant's Flame or Burno Flame. Actually, I'll do Burno Flame right away. Oh, wow. Okay, I don't really like how much he's hitting me. God damn. The Vort of the Boreal Valley attack. Shit. Okay, if we could hit him, like, yeah, that'd be nice. Man, I'm getting my ass handed to me. I can't even hit this guy. My lord. My god, I can't even hit him. I'm just gonna go for the base of the tree. My god. Okay. Oh my god, just fucking stop. Like 1 second. Holy piss balls, bro. That is a really annoying weapon to use against this guy. Ugh. So I can't hardly hit him half the time. I just want to grab my souls. Dude, what a troll. Okay. This is actually pissing me off so much. I'm gonna go fight Gaius first. I'm actually I can feel myself getting mad fighting this thing. So I'm gonna go fight something else. I really wanted to see Nordicalized Dunmer on Skyrim. Such a shame we didn't get much, if any. Seems like I need to play Elder Kings 2 to make a Nord-Dunmer hybrid culture. Yeah. Yeah, you can absolutely do that in Elder Kings 2. Tree Worship Passage. I think we just want to go back to Sunken Chapel. Then we can get up to Gaius this way. Oh yeah. Don't have money to buy the game though. Well, it's Black Friday soon, so we wait for it to go on sale. It doesn't ever really go below like 40 bucks though. As far as I know. +9? We've seen a Nordicalized Dunmer that was Imperialized? Who's that? I think we may have enough to level up right now. How could a Dunmer be Nordicalized exactly? I mean, I think all that we're implying with that phrase is just that they would kind of accept Nordic culture as their own. A random Dunmer NPC that you can encounter that says he was born and raised in Skyrim, but wanted to join the Stormcloaks, or the Imperials, due to the Nord treatment of Dunmer. Yeah, that's funny. Nordicalized. Oh, god damn it. Nordicalized sounds like being radicalized because of Nords. Yeah, it does. Okay, so Gaius went pretty poorly on our Dagothar run, and I think that we kind of got carried through Gaius because Dagothar had bleed. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know. I just want to get those Scooby snacks behind him. We need about 41,000 souls. We'll just pop the 50k one. Nordicles. Oh, I guess I over... Or no, I think I was fine. I'd use the Epitaph here. He's weakest to Holy. I'm going to try War Spear first, and then we'll swap. If need be. Okay. Classic. Okay, so I just needed to remember his moveset real quick. Damn, dude. Got absolutely thrashed by him. I'm gonna need to swap those 2 blue flasks. Wah, wah. Did that not hit him? Hey, bro. Oh, that attack, that charge attack is so dumb. Okay. Oh my god, what the fuck is that combo? Probably bottom 3 from soft bosses IMO. I used to not have trouble with this guy, but I usually use status effect builds. And so, Gaius has really been... Gaius has really been giving me trouble the past couple runs that I've done. His hitboxes are so fucking trash. Yeah, I can't say that I'm a big fan. Okay. Alright. Oh my lord. Shit. He's just so... he's slow. He's slow and I'm dodging way too quick. Ugh, okay. Oh my lord. So close. I forgot that his head is a hitbox. Oops. I was too busy focusing on the spear. I do think that Epitaph was working better, though. Okay. This is what? Try number 4? The first 3 tries were warm-up tries, clearly. I just get hit by both. No, no, no. You can't go right into the charge again, man. God. See, like, the head of the boar is not a hitbox right there. Oh, 3 charge attacks. 4 charge attacks. Okay. We're gonna get a reset on this one. Imagine him as Gaius Morrow from the Dark Brotherhood contract. Honestly, that guy was totally justified. I'm gonna say it. The Dark Brotherhood is a fucked up faction, and you killed his son. That guy's totally justified in wanting to destroy the Dark Brotherhood. Okay. Ah, nice. Ah, nice. Oh my god. Brother, give me a break. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna say, I'm starting to hate this boss. Ugh. Oh my god, his timings are so fucked up. Okay, come on, dude. Oh, dude, if you... Yeah, okay. Oh, Gaius. I feel like Oblivion makes these guilds appear more noble, while Skyrim makes them appear more awful. I mean, the Dark Brotherhood has always been terrible. Thieves Guild and Skyrim are awful people. Yeah, Oblivion definitely makes the Thieves Guild seem better because they're like Robin Hood. Oh my god! What the hell? Jesus Christ, man. Skyrim Thieves Guild are more like thugs than thieves. This is true. I don't know. They don't really steal a lot of stuff. They plunder. Oh my god, I hate that combo. No. Damn it. So that combo's timed around. You have to dodge the first two at about the same tempo, and then the third one is off beat. And so if you're thinking about it like a song, it feels really fucking awkward because you have to stop and pause in the middle of the third one after they get you into a rhythm. Oh my god. Okay. That no was pure terror. I don't like this boss. I liked this boss at one point. I don't like this boss anymore. Like, when you have to fight this boss on an unoptimized character, and you get to really play with the moveset a bunch, I don't like this boss. This boss is not fun to fight. But on my first playthrough, I was like, oh, Gaius is so easy. But I was using a great katana with like tons of stats on it. Maybe we try this. Oh, that worked. They fly now. Oh my god, okay. Clean run. Let's get the Scooby snacks and get the fuck out of here. Ugh, thank you. I think he's pretty great, but I can't argue with opinion. I just don't think... Like, I liked him at one point. But, I don't know. Fighting him with these unoptimized builds and having to play around that, like... That combo and the charge attack... His head hitboxes can come out, like the boar's head hitboxes can come out way too quick sometimes. Always sad that this area kind of seemed unfinished. Yeah, there's a couple areas that seem a little bit unfinished. But there's parts, like, I don't know, Gaius isn't... I wouldn't say he's bottom tier, but I just don't enjoy fighting him that much. Okay. Let's go to... We got Gaius. We can go fight the fucking flower again. I'll go for the flower one more time. Combo is just hard, but it's fairly reliable if you sprint around him, not gonna lie. I believe it. Okay. I am gonna go here and change out my Vivec. Oops. Damn. Please. Okay. Oh my lord. can't fucking see. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay, holy shit. This is one of my biggest FromSoft pet peeves, is when the boss is so big you can't see what they're doing. The silence betrays much. Yeah, you know, sometimes I just don't have anything more to say. Richard Small, I 100% agree. Okay. So that boss was really fun. Oh. Is the seal upgraded? The seal is upgraded. It's a plus 24. We're also on water, though. Okay, 60 faith. Pretty cool. Let's go storehouse first floor. Now, Mesmer's kind of the opposite for me. I started out, when this DLC first came out, I hated Mesmer. I thought he was so annoying. Too difficult. But as I played the game more, I really enjoyed fighting him. Water lowers fire damage from 20 to 40%, if I remember correctly. I don't know the number on it, I just know that we do less. Mesmer is going to be pretty rough DPS-wise. Yeah, I at least tend to enjoy his moveset. I actually like Phase 2 Mesmer more than Phase 1. I actually didn't know that rain did that. I knew that water did, but I didn't know that if it was raining it did that as well. That's cool. You know that rain is water, right? I did know that. Thank you. I meant the effect of rain in the game. I did not know that it had the same effect of standing in a pool of stagnant water. Ow. Hmm. Been running a Giant's Flame-centric build with Flame Art Affinity. You never really notice how much it fucking rains in this game until it randomly debuffs your whole build. Yeah, that's crazy, because I have a fire build character as well that's like a Frenzy Flame character. I did not realize the rain affected that. Okay. I'm going to let this cutscene run, and then I will be right back. Hopefully before it ends.
Mongrel intruder. That tarnished, it seemeth. Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light? Yet, my purpose standeth unchanged. Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
I'm here. Damn. Forgot the timing on that. Trying to parry him. It's not working very well.
Those stripped of the grace of
Yeah, it
God
didn't work very well at all.
in the
I also
embrace
don't know how to bury
Mesmer's
Mesmer, so that was a test. I'll have to go get some Cheetos real quick. Or Cheez-Its, my bad. I would not eat Cheetos. There's one. I am going to try to learn how to parry him.
Those stripped of the
Damn.
grace of God shall all be dead in the embrace of Mesmer's flame. Of the grace of God shall all be dead in the embrace of Mesmer's flame. Of the grace of God shall all be dead in the embrace of Mesmer's flame. Of the grace of God shall
Damn.
all be
Okay.
dead
Sorry, my mic was
in
muted.
the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
I'll just try to fight him normally this time. I'll give up on my parrying dreams.
grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Reminds me of Vlad the Impaler. I'm pretty sure they took some inspiration. Good thing I like Mesmer. I do like Mesmer. I want to use his spear when we kill him. Oops. Ah,
creature,
damn.
embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
That was crazy. Good run, though. Does Blessing of the Erd Tree not a heal? I thought that was a heal. Grants greater bless. Oops. Gradually restoring. Okay. Yep, that would make sense. Alright, that was a good run, though. That was very good. Yeah, that
the
was
grace
rough.
of gold shall all be dead in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Maybe thinking of Erd Tree Heal, which you also have. Oh, maybe. Nice. That worked out really well. Ow. All right. GG.
Narca, a curse upon thee.
Yeah, that's a good fight. I quite enjoyed that fight. Ugh. Okay, so let's go back to Round Table Hold. Is Hornsent dead? No, but he wasn't dead for our other run either, so this is just for consistency's sake at this point. So Messmer, we will get, we can get his sword and his orb. I think. Or not his sword, his spear. I'm gonna go with the orb because that's why I've been putting all these points into Faith. And then let's go to a walking mausoleum. Go to this one down here, I think. My stats look like this. Got 40 dex, 62 faith. For some reason. I think it's our helmet. Yep. Our helmet gives us 62 faith. Is there a lore reason you can't use the horse? Nope. I was just getting on the horse. I just was forgetting about it. Okay. Let me duplicate that. That on back. The amount of time I spent trying to make weird-ass jumps or find hidden paths to get up the mausoleums before I realized you had to make them sit down. Yeah, me too. I was, like, trying to climb up mountains. Oh, the, what's the name of that place? Up here, the Moonlight Altar? That place, I was, like, I had no idea how to get up there. My first run. Okay, this is cool. I have never used this weapon before, so I'm excited to... God damn it. I'm excited to actually use it. It's really fun. Yeah, I've played around with it a couple times. Like, I've made it with the soul and I've thrown it around, but I haven't actually done a build with it. Dude, did I not have a 3? Oh. You may have to switch up your playstyle a bit because the R2 is a Smith script. Yes, I do know that. Oh, I don't have the bell bearing for Summer 3s. Yeah, I think EG's alive. Yeah, EG's alive. Okay, we'll go talk to him. Greetings. I don't have an Ancient Dragon Somber Stone. What's doing more damage? Vike's doing way more damage here for physical, but Impaler's doing way more fire damage. Interesting. Alright. Well, that's interesting. I'm now on a heavy load if I use this, though. Oh, okay. Yes, that is a Muatra. Let's put a couple points into endurance, because we are at 11 endurance. See if that helps. Okay, yep, that helped. Oh, you know what I wanted to go get was the... thing here. I think we burned... Yeah, I killed Radagon, so we're good. We have to go here. Oh man, this thing is going to be slow. Ooh, I like the running heavy. That's cool. That's way better than Vike's War Spear, I think, because Vike's War Spear would take you where you did not want to go. Did you not want to go there, or was it actually your destination? To go... Oh, I want to go this way so I can get a talisman. The Erdtree's favored. Come on. If Bethesda imploded, what studio would you want to pick up Fallout from Elder Scrolls? Currently either Obsidian or Larian, I guess, are my two big things. I mean, it'd be interesting to see what FromSoft would do with an Elder Scrolls game. Don't discount Warhorse. I could not tell you a game that was made by Warhorse. I don't know who they are. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Oh, yeah, I've never played it. I feel like Miyazaki and Kirkbride could get along. Yeah, they're both into, like, kind of body horror stuff, too. They made a fantasy game, it would be over for Bethesda. Well, I think that the fantasy genres can coexist, but... Like, that was one of the big things that tanked Avowed. Get tired. That was one of the big things that tanked Avowed, was because it started getting marketed as as a Skyrim killer, when that was never Avowed's intention whatsoever. I'd give it to Kojima just to see what happens. That'd be fun. Okay. Now, there is a Mesmer seal that you can get, right? For Mesmer incantations. We don't need to be here. We need to be here. Did I hear Avowed that low-quality Skyrim copy? I mean, that's kind of exactly what I was saying, though, is that Avowed was not meant to be a Skyrim copy. Someone that got, I think, early access to Avowed said that it was a Skyrim killer or something like that, and it tainted the reputation of that game thereafter, but they never said that it was a Skyrim, that it was meant to be anything like Skyrim. It took place in the Pillars of Eternity universe, which is very, very different from Elder Scrolls. But for some reason, Xbox also marketed it like it was going to be the big RPG for them, which was super stupid, because Pillars is already a niche franchise. Fire Knight Seal, it's in the church district, near the one knight that revives all the corpses. Oh, okay. We can go get that. And I doubt we're going to be using this incant too often, but... Like how Sony wanted Concord to be their Star Wars. Something like that, but Concord was terrible. From what I know. I have a friend who actually played Concord. Fire Serpent is a pretty good pestering tool. I like Fire Serpent, yeah. We're lucky she just moongrimmed herself. But I don't think that she did. Still believe in the Pillars franchise. They're returning to the first one to add turn-based mode? Yes. I did hear about that. I think that the problem with the Pillars franchise right now is that it's owned by Microsoft currently. And they clearly had no idea what to do with Avowed. Avowed was meant to be a co-op game at first, which is really stupid. And then they stripped all the co-op features to turn it into a single-player game. And then nobody liked it then, so... See ya. Well, even the term Skyrim killer is stupid, I think, because you shouldn't be trying to kill another game. Like, it's just an RPG. All these games take influence from one another, for sure, but to be like, oh, Avowed's gonna be the game to finally kill Skyrim. Oh my god. Time has proven one thing, it's that Skyrim will never die. Right, so it's just a silly idea to me to make a competitor to Skyrim, where it's like... I don't know, I know plenty of people that are younger than me that don't play Skyrim, that have never heard of it, and, you know, don't like it. And then I know some people that are like, oh my god, I fucking love this game, so... Depends on the person. Okay. I'm gonna go kill Romina, and then we're gonna be, I think, done with the stream for today. We'll try... okay, I'll say we'll get to Promise Consort Radahn. We'll try him. But I doubt it's gonna be quick and easy. Ow. Gonna dedicate a whole stream just to PCR? Maybe. Might need it. But I have to go in a couple hours anyway, so... Thanksgiving stuff. What the fuck? Just got a nice Thanksgiving cigar. Nice. I've had a couple cigars in my day. I'm not really a big smoker, though. The reason that I was kind of okay with cigars is because you don't actually inhale. But they're not really... I don't think I'll ever go to the store and buy a cigar for myself. Okay, I could go kill another hippo. Smoking is very bad for you, but I love cigars. Yeah, it's fair. I don't really do it for, like, a health thing. I mean, I guess I kind of do. I don't really like having things in my lungs. Like, smoke in my lungs and stuff. But, you know, I'm just not a big I'm not a big fan of cigars, I guess. God, I need to take a nap. I think this guy has something. Spirit calculus. That was something. We don't actually need that. Uh. Go for it again. Nice. Oops. What is that casting time, dude? Man, I got stun locked in there. Damn, dude. Okay. So, pretty bad showing from Mesmer's Orb. Ugh. Can't sleep, get in the hot tub right now. I wish I had a hot tub. When I have, like, actual money one day, that's going to be a serious investment. You've done that spell so many times and missed every time. Yeah, I know. It sucks. It's kind of hard to aim. Okay, and then it doesn't go off. But it still takes my FP. Let's try it here. Oh my god. The uncharged is much faster. Okay. Oh, that is better. There we go. Okay. Not too bad once I actually started using Mesmer's Orb the right way. Okay, we've got 62 faith technically with our helmet, so maybe we put a couple more points into Dex or Endurance for more stamina. I'm gonna say Endurance, actually. I want to have more stamina to work with. I could have done Mind as well. Mind could have been a good one. There are still a couple bosses that we can fight, so we could go fight Bale, who I don't feel super confident that I can take right now. And Yeah. Losing my train of thought. A couple more bosses that we can fight. There's the Finger Mother. And then... What else am I missing? I feel like I'm not missing that much, actually. We fought Dancing Lion. We fought Rilana. So that's 2. Fought Gaius is 3. Midra's 4. Messmer's 5. Ramina's 6. PCR is going to be 7. Oops. There we go. What we get? Divine Bird Warrior Gauntlets. Okay. Honestly, guys, I'm checking the time right now, and I don't think I'm going to have enough time to make it to Thanksgiving if I stay on any longer, so I have to get off. But it's been a fun stream. We conquered a lot of demons today with, honestly, fairly minimal trouble. Gaius, I think, was our biggest roadblock. The Sunflower took me more time than I would have liked. And what else? I mean, Messmer took a while, but that's because I was screwing around trying to parry him. I think that in reality, it took me 3 tries to get Messmer, so we had a pretty good run today. Good run of bosses. But yeah, happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out.